What's going on, y'all? Central Ohio Creators back in the building once again. You know what time it is. We got a special episode in store. Today is COC/MMC. That's right. We got Mastermind Click, Beat Hustler in the building, as well as Jet Tech and 3 Vibes. But without further ado, let's talk about the special guest we got here with us today. We got Mr. Sonny Campbell in the building with us today, y'all. Yes, sir. Let him get them claps in. Let him get them claps in. You know what I mean? So you see the big Sonny Campbell going on in the background. We got a Columbus hero here in the city with us today. Straight out of Lima City, moved down here to Columbus at an early age and has been getting to it pretty much ever since he hit the city. Just been hitting the ground running. Even traded in the PlayStation as soon as he got here, y'all. Just broke me right off the beginning. Nah, no games, dog. I was all business as soon as I got here. How you doing today, Sonny?
Man, I'm good, man.
For sure, my brother.
Good, man. Yes, sir.
I'm glad y'all having me.
Yes,
Pleasure.
sir.
Pleasure is all ours. Pleasure is all ours. Without further ado, though, man, let's get into some of these topics. First things first, though. How'd you get into the music scene? What was your inspiration? And I know before we got the camera rolling, you said you were moving down here from Lima. So where was the inspiration to make you get into music?
Man, I've been writing rap since I was in the second grade, for real. So come from a musical family. My pops did music. My mom, she sung. My brother played drums and keyboard. I really couldn't sing too well or play an instrument. And then hip hop was just right on time, you know, like watching LL Cool J. I think what inspired me is seeing how my female cousins would go crazy when they was watching his videos. I'm like, that's how you get the girls? I'm gonna start rapping.
Right, right.
But nah, I just love music, man, and just, you know, found that I had a way with words and put it together.
That part. Speaking of your brother playing keys, that's 100 round drums, right?
100 round, yep. Well, his name 100 Keys.
100
you know
Keys,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
right.
the band is the 100 round drums. Yep,
yeah.
live hip hop band.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I've heard him play.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay. So really just kind of came from the, you know, upbringing, family inspiration. Any church inspirations in there too?
Yeah, definitely.
It always is,
always
man.
That's how
It always is.
That's how we started. You know, my mom sang in the choir. Pops was, you know, minister. So,
Okay.
you know, before that, he had a band. You know what I'm saying, which was more secular music. But you know, as he transformed his life, he threw us in there and tried to just put that music in us through the church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really have it like that. I used to get kicked off the drums. You know what I'm saying? But
Over there play with them. I used to do the same thing.
yeah, but bro was like, he was cold. He played the drums, played the keys, do all of that. So yeah, big inspiration is the church, and you can hear it in the music too. You know what I'm saying? We still put that in there.
Yeah.
What's your instrument of choice? Is it drums or you got any picks?
Man, I would love to play the bass, but right now the only thing I really can do is play drums. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if I was to make a beat, I could, you know, tap on the piano, but you know, I couldn't play in a concert setting.
I feel that. So let's talk about some of the work, man, that you've been putting out here over the past couple of years. This year specifically. What's your latest release one more time for 2024?
I just did a song with my bro Pyrex. He just came home. Shout out to Pyrex.
It is spelled kind of funny too. It's like Piwrec. Yeah, it's a music video, right?
Yeah.
I did peep that. Okay,
It's called Cigars.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was the latest single we dropped.
Okay.
So we got a We the Midwest project coming. So we getting the songs mixed and mastered now to put that out. So,
okay.
Just collabing with a lot of people from Ohio and all over the Midwest.
Yeah, I got to tap the microphone with Pyrex at the sipping.
Yeah.
Shouts out to him. Now, are you working on a compilation? Is that what we're hearing?
Yeah, it's pretty much a compilation, man. We just working with, you know, just artists that we tapped in or artists that submit, you know what I'm saying? And we're just trying to make the project sound sonically right as well. So, you know, we've been working on it. This is actually volume 2. We did a volume 1 some years ago. So this is volume 2. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we working on that similar situation with Mastermind compilation.
Yeah.
Now, as far as we are the Midwest, who's all included in the Midwest? Like, what states is representing on this compilation?
Every state in the Midwest, and we ain't being. I mean,
Wisconsin too. We got some Wisconsin on there.
we ain't got Wisconsin on there.
Look, I got it. That's what I'm saying. Who are we getting from the Midwest?
They pull up and they hot. They on it.
Yeah. Shouts out to Milwaukee though. Yeah,
we
Hey,
not,
Green Bay.
We not
I know
biased.
who I
either.
rock with.
You know, we not biased to the Midwest. We take features from outside the Midwest, but we just gotta let people know that Midwest is we doing
most
music,
definitely.
and
Most
you know, and we can come together.
Okay. So I mean, can you tell us what states is in there though for sure though?
We definitely got Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. I think we got Chicago.
Okay.
You know, but like I said, a lot of it is just based around here, Cleveland, Lima, Columbus, Akron. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just the people who really just tapped in with us, bringing something to the table.
That's
we
dope.
even got some Georgia on there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to CPH. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any music videos or any like upcoming? I mean, that's a compilation right there. But any solo work, any solo projects you got coming up?
Yeah, actually, I got a project I'm about to release. Solo project. Haven't really zeroed in on the name of it right now. Still got a couple ideas, and then the 100 Round Drums project is coming.
Okay.
So live hip hop band. Coming with that soul music.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Will that be first live band performance, or is this something you've done before?
As far as a project, this would be our first album.
Okay.
But I mean, that's how I go out. That's how I perform.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
When I do a show, I bring the band with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of the band again, not to cut you, but it was on the band. I seen Beanie Siegel speak on 100 Round Drums on the podcast.
Yeah, man. We had the opportunity to have Beanie Siegel in our studio, and he, you know, and just really, he got a chance to listen to some of the music we was working on, and some of the stuff we was doing with the 100 Round Drums, and he was definitely impressed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, they asked him about top bands. He threw them out there.
Yeah, man. We were supposed to work on something, but you know, we still got time.
Yeah.
As long as we got time.
Yeah.
You know
Most
what I mean?
definitely. Most definitely. Now that's already a big name right there in itself. We gotta mention the Snoop Dogg collab. I definitely saw the Snoop Dogg video a while back. What's some of the, not even the biggest, but what's some of your favorite collaborations you've done over the years? Because you've been out here for a while now.
Yeah. My favorite was definitely Snoop.
Okay.
I mean, that was my first favorite rapper. So Snoop Dogg. I had the opportunity to do collaborations with some of my other favorite rappers, the Outlaws.
Like the Tupac Outlaws?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
The Outlaws.
Nice.
Back in the day.
Nice.
Yuck Mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was another one of my favorite rappers. So pretty much that's the lineup.
Nice. Okay. Is there any artist that you want to work with? Let's do Columbus artists. What Columbus artists out here that you would like to work with? Is anybody like what they're doing right now on the scene?
I mean, it's a lot of artists that I really just like their movement. You know what I'm saying? And really appreciate it. As far as the music, it's like I'm down for anything that come organically. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We get in the studio and make something organic and make it mesh. But I mean, I'm just a supporter of some of these young dudes and they movements. You know what I'm saying? Like EKT, I like what he doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he pushing his thing. And then you got like, man, there's so many. I definitely got to give a shout out to Baby Kane. I did work with him already, but he got a song with Boosie that he finna put out. He done did songs with a lot of people. You know, he more from my generation, but I mean, still relevant. One of my favorite artists around here. And like I said, a lot of them, man, I've done music with. You know, it's one of them things when you try to think about it, you can't think of nobody.
No, it's a lot. It's a lot.
There's definitely a ton of artists out here that's noteworthy. Do you have a favorite Columbus artist though, besides yourself? Is there anybody like you for sure? I like their sound, or just anybody you've worked with, and it's like I kind of keep an eye on what they be doing. I like what they doing.
I can't say that I got a favorite, man. I just like, I like the way a lot of these dudes is moving. I think this generation of youngsters, they really like doing more collabing together and rocking with each other. And I think it was about time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of in the background, just like keep going, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing what I do. If I can inspire anybody, you know what I'm saying, keep going. Then you got all the veterans and stuff like that.
For sure.
I truly respect. It's too many of them to name. If I start naming them, somebody be mad because I left somebody out.
Oh yeah, we had a few of them on the show.
They know who they is. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know who y'all are, man. And I just want everybody to keep going, man. Like I love the music. I love the Ohio movement as a whole, from Columbus to Lima to Akron, Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Like it's our time.
Facts. We are getting some motion a little bit.
Definitely.
Radios can help out.
Yeah, facts. That part here. Now we definitely making some strides in the right direction for sure with the sound. It's starting to come together. You mentioned something though, so like you kind of made it sound like you're a little bit more on the old school side of things. So like, give us the old school versus the new school sound. Like, what's your thoughts on, when you was like kind of more, when you were younger and you was making your music versus like what you seeing from that newer class at Columbus? What's your thoughts on the transition of the sound?
I think really like I'm old school. I ain't really saying that I'm old, but
it's just older
era,
sound. That's it. Yeah, it's a different era.
You kind of like what you come from. You know what I'm saying? So I think back in the day we had to do a lot more to create the music. Just as far as like we used to write 3 verses. We used to stack them 3 times. You find a producer, you made an analog beat. You know what I'm saying? The mix down really counted. So we to me, I'm kind of stuck in a traditional way of creating music, and I really like. I found a way to make it, to me, instead of old but classic. Because I feel like classics never get old.
No, that's for sure.
But I admire the youngsters, man, because they get in the studio, no pen, no pad, drop a beat, boom,
get straight to it.
Drop a song. By the end of the night, it's out. So we get. My thing is we help each other with that, because I be needing to put stuff out. Sometimes we try to over perfect things. And the times done change. You ain't putting 10, 20 songs on the CD and getting out the trunk and pushing it. Now you might need 40, 50 songs on the internet. Just drop it and put it out.
Putting them out there.
That was one of the conversations me and Sonny had in the beginning when me and bro was starting to get tight. He was telling me that, like, push it. I was telling him I got all kind of stuff in the hard drive. And he explained what he just said right there. Like, bro, release that, bro. Don't even worry about stacking it up, doing an album, single. And then shortly after that, I dropped some motion, and I dropped back, and bro was like, man, I peep you, bro. I need to start actually listening to my own words, too.
I can give a lot of game, but sometimes you got to wait on me.
For sure.
But, I admire that, because he took that, and now he's inspiring me to just drop. You know what I'm saying?
Collaboration coming soon. B Hus and Sonny Campbell.
Yep.
Y'all know it.
We need that. Streets need that for sure.
Indeed.
What you got for Hus?
Bro, when it comes to your music and like the energy, how everybody got a style. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of emotion do you like to portray in your music? Like, what do you stick to the most? Like, are you more of a hypey, soulful?
Definitely soulful.
I know that about
you. Soulful, man. I feel like I'm an educator, man. So I like to drop something in there that somebody can, even if you don't get it now, you might get it 10 years from now. So, I'm starting to get to a place of vulnerability, that I feel like that's very necessary to really connect with people.
Yeah.
So I'm putting some of that in new music. But for the most part, man, I like to drop some knowledge and put some reality, but consciousness. I don't want to just talk about the reality with no end result. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Speaking of that,
that's good.
Yeah, the conscious speaking. I know you speak to the youth.
Yeah.
Speak a little bit about that. What's some of them groups you spoke with?
Man, I go to a few youth centers, man. Just whenever they call me.
Pass down some knowledge,
Yeah,
some game, positivity.
Yeah, and I think that's really what my next niche would be. You know, dealing with the youth. So we got a nonprofit called We Ready that we working on the youth program to help. You know, kids just on the creative side. You know, we got a lot of youth programs to help them on the physical side, with sports, and you know, just staying physically active. But you know, a lot of them just need some help mentally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying,
Right.
and not just mentally on the creative side, because that could become therapy, but also just teaching them how to really get some money at a young age too, without running to the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So financial literacy,
Yes,
teaching
sir.
that at a young age. So that's my passion for real.
Gotcha.
The music just kind of leads me to my passion, really. You know what I'm saying? And it's that's my purpose. The music is my passion.
Yeah,
And it
facts.
kind of leads me to that. You know what I'm
Release that
saying?
energy
That's
and
good.
therapeutic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's where the therapy happens at. How do you manage? I know you own multiple business. You got a car lot in there as well, if I remember correctly. Man, how do you able to balance all that you do along with music?
Man, I don't balance as much as I used to.
Right.
My experience, I try to balance a lot. You have this place here, place there, you know, and you sometimes it kind of take you away from really mastering something. So now I collaborate. You know what I'm saying? So I just deal. You know, when I see somebody doing something that I do, I collaborate with them and just kind of use them and kind of figure out how we could both make something happen and delegate more. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you could do it. Because other than that, man, you'll just be getting pulled each and every way all day. And drop a ball over here, drop a ball over here. I heard some advice from Rick Ross, Freeway Rick Ross. We had him on our podcast. And he said, don't take money from this business that's doing really, really well and put it over in this business. He said, just keep working this one. And I was like, man, because my first business, man, I went from one location to 3 locations in a year. You know what I'm saying? And I was just moving. And you know, like I said, I see the benefits of what he was saying. Just keep working this one, and then eventually that'll make room for something else. But you know,
They say you spread out too much, it thins you. They say. So.
Yeah, but I still planted the seeds. The seeds is planted. You know what I'm saying? So when this thing really take off the way it need to be, you know, I go back, keep watering them.
Right.
And I had them 7 different streams of income. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
Chess moves. Plays ahead.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
Now you recently shot like a movie, correct?
Right now, well, we just released a short film.
Okay, short film.
It's called Uninvited Guests. It's just, we did it for a 48-hour film festival that we entered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I know
you
about
into
that. Yeah.
Yeah. So we dropped it in there, and then we shot it in 48 days,
Yeah.
48 hours. So we like, let's put it out. So we tighten it up as far as the editing, because you know 48 hours ain't
No time. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we just tightened up the editing and released that. But what we did is we did a spin-off of it, and that's actually a YouTube series that we do with the reels.
Okay.
So we drop 3 episodes a day, 3 reels a day up until Christmas. This is called Uninvited Guests, 7 days to Christmas.
Yeah.
So we are giving our actors an opportunity to just pretty much show people what they could do. I mean, we got a great cast, man. A lot of them are funny. You know what I'm saying? It's really like based on, it's like a drama and comedy, but it's a family. You know what I'm saying? So you can watch it with your kids.
Okay.
And
my bad. Speaking of your team and being funny, didn't they link up with a comedian doing some reels?
Yeah, so a lot of the 614 Films, that's the name of our company. A lot of our cast was in Country Wayne skits.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Country Wayne.
So that's where we got the skit idea from. You know what I'm saying? So they were in Country Wayne skits. If you get a chance, check them out. You'll see them. You check his out, then you check ours out. You'll see.
Yeah, you see the
cast is.
similarity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So I know you busy guy. You don't play games much, right? Was there a time that you ever did play games?
Video games, man. I wasn't never really that good at them. I'll be honest. So I played up until I was about 18, and it was a social thing. I had friends who was on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the last time I really was like serious about the game, man, it had to be like Tecmo Bowl.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
That's way back there.
Bo Jacks?
Yeah, we got Kevin Jet in here
like,
checking 3
Ronnie
vibes.
Lott, 49ers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, something like that, man. Like, I played up until like I said, high school, but it would just be with the homies.
Social,
We'd be sitting there playing the game. But I wasn't good at video games, man.
You ever get any fighting games in there?
Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna
like
have
that.
We're gonna have gaming tournaments. You ever said that?
Yeah, it's on the way.
Man, I might have to bet on somebody, man.
There it is. Yeah. So he got the right idea.
Yeah, right.
That's what time we on.
For
sure.
Sticks though.
Yes,
Right.
sir. Now, so with let's go back to the multiple businesses real quick. How do you, with you having such a blueprint footprint in the music scene already, how do you decide about what businesses entrepreneur wise will work with the music lifestyle? Like how do you decide what businesses to go around the music lifestyle?
Man, I think it's kind of, to me, I just do the obvious. You know what I'm saying? What I learned about, so I had a clothing line. This ain't my clothing line, it's my homeboy JD's clothing line. But, right now, man, I rock his clothes all the time, man, because I like what he doing. He got quality stuff, and like I said, we do a lot of business to business. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so he promote me, I promote him. You know what I'm saying? And but I have my own clothing line, and I mean, merch just goes with the music.
Yeah, for sure.
You pull up, and people want a way to support you, and with streaming and that being the way, a lot of times people still want something tangible. Buying your streams. Like somebody said, man, I can never resell a download. Like I can't get it autographed.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's important to have merch. So I did some shirts, and I would actually make more money off the shirts than the music sometimes. So I feel like that's a no-brainer. And now that we're doing the movies and stuff, it's like, why not? You can you can put some money together. It's not as hard to film as it used to be anymore. You know what I'm saying? You could give them something that might hit on Tubi. Now you got the film and the soundtrack.
Wow.
You got people who might watch your film who would have never just went and searched for your music, but now they hearing your music because they like, I'm not as biased when I'm looking for a movie. I look at the name and maybe the picture or the trailer,
right?
And I give it a chance. But with music, it's too much. Yeah. So I might look at your name and I might not even get a chance to listen to it because music getting shot at me all day.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
just every day you can find a new artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So that's why I'm getting into the ventures that I'm getting into. Just the obvious stuff, man. Like, eventually something creative might come that, you know what I'm saying? But, like I said, the shows, the merch, the movies,
Building a label, correct? Building a label right now?
Yeah, so my label is Nomad Entertainment.
Okay.
We've been doing that since 2001.
What's the vision? Well, I mean, because we're talking 20 years in the game, so
yeah.
Where do you want to see it go here in the next, 5 years or so? What's next for it after 20 years?
Man, we just, still pushing the brand, but, also create multiple brands. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game that changed in the last 20 years.
Most
It really been
definitely,
devastating to hip hop artists who was trying to do music in the early 2000s. You know,
How so? Talk about that. How so?
If you didn't adapt, you know what I'm saying, you kind of got
Watch that. Yeah, by the wayside.
Yeah, because it changed. Before, you could go get an album, you know what I'm saying, a 4 or 5, a tape, a CD, something tangible. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you made your money.
Stack of CD.
That's how that's how you kept inventory. That's how you know, it was just
calculate the money.
Yeah, you trading your value for some money.
For sure.
Now it's like it's a whole different element.
It's out there. You don't know when, where.
Yeah.
It's more ways though.
Yeah.
Honestly, and to somebody who wasn't brought up in that era, it's probably much easier. You know, I used to run from computer class. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't, you know, I did half of my schooling not having to touch a computer.
Exactly.
You know?
They introduce it to you. You like, what is this thing?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that. Yeah.
So now it's like, keep planting different seeds. Don't worry about just one thing. But when I say that, it's not the same as saying keep opening up all kind of businesses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like collaborations, like just like we collaborate in music, collaborate with people and what they doing. Let me go support what you doing and attach myself, you know, to what you doing as far as in a you know, just in a promotional way.
Yeah.
And you know, who knows what type of money we can get from branding or something like that.
Get that sponsorship.
Yeah.
Lock in that sponsorship game time. You know.
Yeah. So that's just I don't know if I answered your question, but
no, you did. I was just asking about the label. What was the vision for it? Basically, I mean, it sounds like you kind of just want to keep on, you know, building, like you said,
we just
building
the
brands.
Same thing,
like,
man.
Just,
we ain't you know,
is there like
independent? So
do you want to like add new artists? Is there like a different vibe or direction that you want to switch up, or is it like if it ain't broke, don't fix it? Like
kind of like that with you know, like I said, Nomads Entertainment is like, you know, the tree, and then we got all these different branches, like We the Midwest.
Nomad, like NOMAD.
NOAMAD, because you know we had to do that for the trademarking.
Okay,
but,
gotcha.
You know, it's an acronym.
I got you. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Niggas on a mission about dollars, but
I like that. That's hot.
Entrepreneurs on a mission about dollars.
That's hot. Yeah.
So that's when we started at in 2001.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we all older, man. We all in our 40s. You know, so now it's like we kind of pushing the ball to the youngsters that came up, and we independent. So it ain't like we like, I don't want to bring nobody up under my wing unless I can guarantee him $1 million. You know, I don't play with nobody's time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. So let me help you.
Right.
Help me, or you get my services.
I understand that.
Pay me for my services. You know what I'm saying? But I seen the interview with Fat Joe, man. Like, it's tough helping artists, man. Especially in Columbus.
I know plenty of stories. This gentleman right here got some stories too. You know,
Yeah.
I've heard a lot. Yeah, I'm learning it more and more.
Yeah, let me help you. We'll do something like, hey, I know them. We make a deal. Both of us happy. But you know, I don't want to personally, cause I get a game for free.
Yeah, you don't want to be like managing people and like really having to handle and manage people.
What I can contribute for free, I do.
Yeah.
What if you need my time or you need my service, pay me. You know what I'm saying? But you got a plug. Yeah. And that's how I look at it. Like we should be in doing the thing independently. Labels, you know what I'm saying? They signing artists based on the artist being able to produce. You know what I'm saying? They're not signing artists no more who ain't got no buzz.
It's based on your following.
Facts,
it's
yeah.
not,
you know,
it's not even about the skill set or nothing like that. It's about the following.
Yeah, that's
people,
part of like
people
we
buying
were saying,
this.
that transition from the early times
Yeah,
to now.
so
If
it's
you didn't
different.
catch up on that,
Yeah,
you get swept real
that's
quick.
what it is.
Yeah, so I see a lot of people try to get artists now, and they try to, you know, if you got that paper, that long paper, you know what I'm saying, and you, that's, I feel like this. whatever you inspired to do it. Because I can't tell somebody what not to do because they might have a direct calling that they supposed to do. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
real. Yeah, that's real.
So, but I know for me, if I'm just thinking from my whole what I got going on now, it's like, man, big ups to everybody who needs some help. I give you some game, you need some service. I'll create a service for you. But if you're looking for somebody to put you on, like that ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He can lead you to water.
Can't make you drink. That's real. Hey, explain this to me though too. In your definition, like your own way, what does putting somebody on mean? What does that look like?
I think in my definition, putting somebody on is, I say what I get. When people come to me, their idea is put them first, right? But in order for me to put you first, so that you want me to exhaust all my resources, exhaust all my financial equity to put you in a position to flourish. You know what I'm saying? And then if I do that, then you take me with you, and I can feed my family.
Right.
But that don't work.
Right.
Because I mean, obviously, for you to be asking me to put you on, I'm the more responsible party.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
One at the moment.
Exactly.
So, so if I tap out and it don't work out for you, then we both mad. You mad at me because I didn't do enough. I'm mad at you because you ain't appreciate what I did.
Right. And
I
you
think
mad at yourself for giving that time away that you don't get back.
That could have went to your own stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people, that's what their perception. They don't think of it like that. They coming to you because they think you could do more than what you could do for them. So they like, hey man, put me on, do this for me. Can you do this? Can you do what you do for yourself for me? But is you willing to do the things that I had to do for myself?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk that talk.
And that's the biggest thing, because a lot of people ain't willing to do that. They don't know that I was in the basement practicing before I did a show. So if I tell you need to practice before a show, you gotta listen. Or they don't know that, I stopped buying clothes and different things like that. And
Sacrifice.
I didn't buy the jewelry and had to stop smoking weed and drinking for a period of time in order to create a budget to promote myself.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
The sacrifice.
those things are included. So it's like I already did that for me. So is you willing to do that for you? You know what I'm saying? And because if you are, I'll help you and push you. So we ain't nobody taking from each other. And then I done had the opportunity with some young people that I ain't gonna say young and old, that I helped and pushed, and then came back and said, man, thank you. You turned me up. And then I've had the opposite. It's like you fucked me over. And it's like, how?
Yeah.
I ain't take nothing from you.
Right.
You came with nothing.
And you did.
And you left with something.
And you did it with the intention of them getting something. It was never to take from them.
Indeed.
Regardless.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not guaranteed to get nothing off of it.
Right.
I ain't made nobody sign a contract. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'd rather keep it like that too. We get some real numbers on the table, we gonna sign a contract.
We gotta talk. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because business is business.
Yes, sir.
And don't nobody owe you to mess up their family for your dream. So, I don't believe that you should come at people like that.
That's right.
Put me on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It don't work like
Put
that.
yourself on.
Put yourself on. It's
That's
self-made. That's what self-made about. To me, I see my homie. Shout out to JD again, man. He also got Flex Your Grill where he do the jewelry. And, man, if he's somewhere, he might be by himself. He over here, he over there. He getting it done. You know what I'm saying?
Real. Is he on Westview?
He got a shop in Easton.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was cool. I think I talked to University.
You might have.
Yeah, I'm trying to get myself in.
Flex Your Grill, man. That's my. That's the
right.
homie. So.
Sure.
But yeah, like I said, he. I don't know why he came up with self-made, but for me, it's like be self-accountable. Because people like self-made, oh, you did it all by yourself. man, if I wouldn't have did it, you know, it wouldn't have got done.
Mm-hmm.
I had help, but when it wasn't working out, I couldn't blame nobody.
It's all on you.
You know, you gotta have self accountability.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta show up when nobody ain't showing up.
Talk
you know,
that
you
talk.
gotta keep pushing.
That's
so
real.
that's how I look at the whole self-made
Okay.
movement, man. Like people gotta, it start with you. God can't even make you do it if you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'll put it right there in front of you.
He'll give you all the tools to do it, and you can
Folks are
just
still sitting on their hands. Yeah.
bury my talent.
Yeah.
In the spot, make sure this is recorded.
That's real. Now, have you worked with the Beat Hustler at all? Have y'all worked on any collabs or anything? I
Man,
know.
we got something in the making.
Yes, sir.
He let me hear a lot of beats that I wanted. I don't know why I ain't got them yet. You know what I'm saying? But he is the Beat Hustler. So,
Hustler
you
in the
know,
building.
but nah,
We cooking.
we cooking, man.
definitely
We did some things. I do this thing called Flow and Sip,
Okay.
and he done always came through, showed love, supported,
Yes, sir.
dropped something on it. So those are some songs that's gonna come out too. So
Is it like when you say flow and sip? Is it like wine? Is it like a wine?
Flow and Sip is like paint and sip.
BYOB.
Oh, BYOB.
No,
Yeah, I know about
bro.
paint and sips.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
they
yeah.
do like wine and sips too. So that's I didn't know if it was like wine. Think on some like
Nah.
elegant-ish, or is it more just come kick it? What's the
Nah,
vibe
it's
on
more
that?
like, you know what I'm saying, like big session.
It's lit.
Bring
It's lit.
Like a
own-
lounge type vibe? You get
Exactly, like a lounge. You
Okay.
come in there, you chill, bro.
Yeah.
Got the catering with some food and
Okay.
a little light drink, but then you can definitely bring your own to get live. But see, the thing is a live producer on the table
Yeah.
right there, cooking it up.
How often do you do this?
Man, I honestly just do it. Like I ain't created a system of doing it like weekly or monthly.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of sporadic. But
Mike can be able to help you out with that,
Oh,
man.
yeah, check Sonny Campbell for those postings. Y'all, I'm always there. Be
Yeah,
hustler,
make sure
be
y'all
the
tap in with
building, get
that.
my
and it
pen
be some
together.
nice artists and energy be right, man. Everybody coming to collab. You know what I'm saying? So
Coming to network.
It's just
Network.
wide open.
That's
You
what
know,
we
you
want.
know how we doing the compilation and we
Mhm.
having everybody come do the COC.
Yeah.
Bro, just got it's a beat in there live. They might do 2, 3, and everybody that want to get active, just pull your pen out.
That's word.
Many people squeeze on that mug, squeeze on it.
That's how it should be though. Like an open
Yeah.
house just for the
do it for the city. I
for the
pull
music
up for the
networking.
city. Bro, brought that to the city.
That's tough.
I like it. I don't even do much.
That's-
I be up there, bro, sips and spit.
Now, for the ones that haven't seen the video, tell us, man. You got to tell me, what was it like working with Snoop Dogg, man? Did you get smoked out? I mean, what was the vibes,
man,
Was you
I
smoking back then?
Man, I wasn't. Like I said, that was a
What?
part of the sacrifice.
Oh
You know,
man!
but it had led me to the opportunity to do a song with Snoop.
Exactly.
Like I
So
said,
it paid off though.
I had
It got
quit
you there.
smoking. I had quit drinking.
Right.
I was
Focused.
promoting myself.
Yeah, and nothing like that sober focus too, man.
Yeah, and allowed me to get in the room with Snoop. And of course, he passed me the weed right before we finna get on stage and perform.
Of course.
And I had to, you know, that's a lot of people's bucket list.
Yeah.
Smoke a blunt with.
That's why we asking, like, man, what was that about? You know what
But
I
a
mean?
lot of people ain't getting on stage with Snoop.
That
Facts.
part.
Before.
And a lot of
So
people
I-
can't say they turned Snoop down. Told Snoop, nah, I'm good.
I
You
thought
feel
about
me?
that.
Like, look, a
I
lot of
thought
people can't say
about
that part.
that,
You
like,
feel
bro,
me?
like-
It's been twice that he passed me the weed, 2 separate occasions, and both times I wasn't smoking.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, it's a respect thing.
Most
He
definitely.
probably said that. I respect that
Yeah,
nephew.
do what you do.
Yeah.
Don't do what you don't. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
exactly.
Yeah, but
Don't let Snoop be the reason that you're doing something you don't want to do.
Yeah, that was powerful.
man, yeah, because that would have been, it would have went terribly wrong if
Yeah,
I'd have hit that
yeah,
weed.
yeah.
Mhm.
You know, he got some
Hey,
strong.
Hey, you would have been high school
bro ain't
high
been
all
smoking,
over
and He
again.
about to go out. Nah, that'd be not smart.
Oh man, yeah, nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, you gotta do that like comfort from the home at the crib with the guys or something, you know,
Yeah.
low risk, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, what's something you would say resonates in Columbus, man, besides the Buckeyes? Something people got in common
Yeah.
that they admire here besides the Buckeyes? I know you get out here, bro. Be putting together black tie gatherings, all kind of situations. So,
yeah. Well, I say something that I feel like Columbus is known for. I just, you know, Reese's.
the donuts.
Yeah,
We heard that one
The
before.
donuts.
We have heard that one before. Everybody know about Reese's.
Livingston
I ain't-
yearly.
Yeah, I ain't know about Grippos till I got here.
Now Grippos is different. I've been realizing there's a lot of people
Hold up,
who aren't
pause.
hip
Is that
to-
some new shit for me? Are they not nowhere else?
See,
Yeah, it's a Cincinnati thing. They come from Cincinnati,
but
so it's
I didn't
like,
know they was about it.
so it's like really, you really only gonna see those in Ohio for real.
Bro, I did
like,
not
unless
know
like
they
Kentucky
made them in
or something.
Ohio. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's brand new knowledge for me.
They probably be eating them in Kentucky too, but like it's not everywhere.
Oh yeah, Grippos, they all right too.
Yeah, Grippos hit.
Yeah, man. So,
Yeah. That's a good one. I ain't heard nobody say Grippos though. Yeah.
Bro got me thinking about them donuts.
Reese's go crazy.
Yeah.
The East Livingston really quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I heard they working on a second location. I heard they're working on another location.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing. Look, why? All they gotta do is just stay open longer.
I mean,
that's like doubling your location right there.
Well,
bro. They close at like 2-3 o'clock.
Well, they were saying, I think it's because like they didn't pass it down to the children or like the younger generations in the family. Yeah. So it's probably like more their idea to expand and get another building.
I know them ones seriously, they slap. Yeah. Only one next to them is Jolly. Let's get off the donuts.
Yeah, because you said Jolly. Hey, I ain't gonna stunt. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely had Jolly Pirates before, but Jolly not up there.
Jolly not up there. No, they ain't up there. But who else other than Jolly? Man, let's get off of this, bro. Bro, we on some donuts, bro. What else you got besides the Buckeyes, donuts? What you talking?
Shoot, Columbus.
Let me ask you. Well, I got one that I didn't say on my interview.
What?
That you always be bringing out. COC.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. You know what I mean? Everybody do that. That's a big one. That's a Columbus thing for sure. Yeah. For sure.
Shout out to First Fridays. That's actually their event, man. And that's a fire event, like for anybody who of age and want to go to some grown, classy, you know. So I've been going to First Friday since, early 2000s.
You performed at a couple, right?
Yeah. I've done Black Tide, Colors of Summer. I do the Black Tie every year.
Do you have a favorite event space you like to work with, or has there been one more popular than the others?
Man, I just like, so me having a live band, I like where we can get good sound. I don't really,
acoustics.
Yeah, the sound good sound equipment. Like Scully's got good sound equipment. Like I said, I like doing the COC because the environment is just
you got COC.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Science Center.
And then the other one is the museum, the art museum. That's fire.
Yeah, art museum.
Oh, you talking about Mount Vernon?
The art museum is the real Columbus Art Museum.
Oh, you talking about down there?
They let you did a music performance inside there?
Colors of Summer.
Wow.
Classic Victory got a nice event space. Shout out to Tanea. She be looking out over there as far as we go over there and rock out sometimes with the live band. They got good sound in there.
We gotta get B Hustler. We gotta get Hustler in front of that live band, Come on.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So let's go.
That's a big fact.
Now we do this show called Sunny Sundays, man. I extend that to other artists.
I'm
come on the show.
I'm trying to get that band behind me, man.
Yeah, so we ain't done it in a while.
Run that trust issues on.
Back.
It's doing numbers. We might as well go ahead and give it to the world with a live band.
Ain't nothing like it.
Ain't nothing like it. Yeah, that turn you all the way up. I can only imagine. My dad was in drums too, so how we got. Yeah, so ain't nothing like that live instrument. Nothing.
Now, as far as legacy that you want to leave, and I mean, you've already got quite the legacy, with your tenure in the game, but what legacy do you still want to leave going forward?
Legacy. Man, I just want to, I guess I simply want to make sure my kids is good.
That was pretty much like my answer, right?
And then keep, not bury my talent, my art, just put that in the world for people. You know what I'm saying?
For the most part.
And let that do. That's why I say I try to put knowledge and put wisdom and game in my music so it could just
be there when you're not.
So it might help somebody 10 years from now.
People don't think it's almost like writing a book.
I mean, it never expires.
It's still there,
It never expires. Yeah.
So if I could do that, I mean, I would love to, create opportunities. Like I said, the We Ready Foundation is about create. I say this, man. Before I leave this earth, one of my biggest goals is to create 1,000 millionaires.
Okay, that's a good goal to have though, right
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I create 1,000 millionaires, I'll never need nothing.
That's generating $1 billion in money for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
sound like a good man right there. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
man, so that's one of my goals.
For sure.
You know,
Yeah.
whether if it's just like, you know, helping people get in position or just some of the things that I put out that helps them. You know, of course, lead by example.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bro, what's some of your social medias, man? How can people find your music, bro?
Sonny Campbell on YouTube, Sonny Campbell Music on IG, Sonny Campbell Music on Facebook, and you go to my website, and that's where you're gonna get the albums.
Okay.
If you go to DSPs and you look for the music, you're only gonna get 2 or 3 songs. My albums are free to listen to on my website, though. You gotta come, you know, to the source, and that's sonnycampbellmusic.com.
So, bro, you kind of more so market your music sales direct versus like a distributor. You know what I mean? Do all the streamings.
At the moment, I'm doing like I put out like the song I got with Snoop that's out.
All streams.
All streams. I got one with Superfly and Jay Black. Shout out to Superfly.
Okay.
He did the beat. Shout out to Jay Black. He was just on Tiny Desk concert. I don't know if y'all familiar.
That's that soon as I get.
Yeah.
That might
But that's streaming. And then I got my videos out, so you can still go to places and listen to the music and watch the videos. But you know, I'm kind of on direct to consumer right now. But
they say that's just like Glorilla just did.
What made you go that direction? Like that's not something that's too common right now. So what made you go that direction? At least for the time being.
Man, I kind of got on some, you know, trying to figure it out. Just being honest, and then like in a way, I just kind of went back to the old school ways. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the only way I could do direct to consumer. But I'm not stuck on it. Like I said, I want my music to touch everybody.
Yeah.
So, you know, I do want to give it all away. But it's like just gaining understanding. I had an album out on DSP, and the whole DSP got shut down. So it just gave me the opportunity to be like, man, as long as I keep my website open, my music be good. You know what I'm saying? So that was just my experience, man. So it wasn't like no advice I got from somebody that was passed down. Like, here's the sauce.
Yeah.
It was, I'm just trial and error. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Bro, you get into reading books at all?
I read audio books, man. I know that sounds crazy.
What's one of your favorite ones? No,
Nah, I be at the gym listening to books. I feel it.
What's one of your favorite ones?
Man.
The one you reading right now is inspiring. A book.
Well, I ain't gonna say I'm reading it right now, but my the one that really inspired me the most was Think and Grow Rich.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that one is the one that Rich Dad Poor Dad was definitely.
I've been telling myself for years I'm gonna get some of that in my hands. I want to definitely go through that series. They did a lot of.
The 4 Agreements. That's a good book.
Okay.
I want to read all the 4
And then
Agreements,
when you talking about books, I want to give a shout out to my nephew, Mr. Big Man Greer. You know, that's one of my partners, man. We got a podcast together.
Yeah.
Super Powers Podcast. But he got 8 books out. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in with him. He 26 years in prison. He got 8 books out.
What's his books about?
Most of them are inspirational, man. You know, majority, all of them are inspirational. Majority of them are like poetry. You know what I'm saying? But he just put out a journal that's dope for people who trying to keep themselves aligned. And, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have a message for the Columbus youth?
Message for the Columbus youth. I would say just don't be afraid to be authentic and just continue to learn. They say learn like you're gonna live forever. Live like you die tomorrow.
What's some of the memorable moments that you have coming in Columbus in the beginning? Like in your
You remember Minsky's?
Yeah.
I remember going there. I was like, woo. the city turned.
Yeah.
These young dudes, man, like we was young, but they were really turned up. It was like, man, everybody in the club, stacks of money, females walking around, like it was like being at the club, the real club. That was the teen club.
Yeah, bro. When you came here, was Neon open? When you came to Neon?
Yeah, that was
right?
out west, right?
Yeah. So,
So all of that was going on. I ain't really make it to the Neon till it was like getting to the point where I think they was gonna shut it down. Neon was, it had a nice little run.
Yeah, it was a. I can't remember the name it was before that, but it was something else before it was Neon.
Neon, Big Easy. Yeah, man.
Big Easy's Bryce Road, right?
Yeah, that was before. Yeah, that was when I first moved here. It was the Big Easy. Yeah, Columbus was lit back then. Yeah. I mean, it's still lit, but I'm out to see.
Coming like that, a lot of people they're doing it different now. Like you said, generation is different.
Yeah. Club scene is definitely.
COVID kind of changed a lot of that. Linking up in person too, like it ain't really never go back to being quite the same like it was before, as far as like people, in one place. So it is what it is. But yeah, I noticed. I mean, like we were saying the other day, man. Sometimes we be, leaving the spot late, and the streets be like ghost town. Man.
Oh yeah,
like, and it's kind of like to me, it's been like that since COVID.
I mean, honestly, bro, like outside of High Street, that's the city. If you're in downtown after 10, 11 o'clock at the latest, the city sleep. Everybody in the house now. That's always how it's been for me. Like if you like burbs or it ain't gonna be nothing open but McDonald's, White Castle, usual suspects. You gotta be downtown. Life will still be out there around 2, 3 o'clock.
When I first moved out here, they had after hour joint. Oh man, I can't. It was up north though, off of 161, I think. Or somewhere, I forget. But yeah, they used to do that. The after hours used to
jump.
They
don't even really do that much.
Because it's just been too much violence.
Yeah. You're asking for some stuff to pop off nowadays. You do that.
Yeah. Maybe I done seen it. I went to Atlanta. Great, nice after hours. No want nobody getting murdered. We got the opportunity. We just got to, get a hold of the youth.
Yeah, for sure.
Let them know, like, hey, man, we can all get along. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Somehow.
Yeah.
It's far-fetched, but somehow.
Yeah.
Their respect levels are low.
I was going to say, we can all get along in certain spaces. In certain spaces it can work. That's all it is. Just control. You can control. The more you can control the environment, the more you can control that kind of stuff from happening.
Yeah, sure.
That's just all it is to it.
I definitely appreciate you coming out, bro.
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to tell these people? Is any plugs?
Any upcoming
movies, shows, music? What's coming up for you?
Like I said, look out for the 100 Round Drums project. We the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna squeeze on that.
The second compilation. This is volume 2.
Volume 2. Shout out to Nomad. Shout out to the 100 Round Drums. Big Man, JD, CPH, Pyrex. 614 Films. Y'all go check that out. It's on YouTube right now. Subscribe to 614 Films. We got the Facebook. You can check it on Facebook, Instagram. The whole cast, man. I'm sure y'all will be entertained, so make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, and if you're good with that pen, make sure y'all find bro out on that sipping flow, right?
The flow and sip.
I always say it back.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Follow my Instagram.
Yeah.
So we do a flow and sip. We definitely post it on the Instagram. It's definitely a good vibe, and for real, it's therapy too.
Yeah, do it for the city.
So
Get yourself heard. If you shy, come on out there, get to
pull up. Yeah.
Get that pen loose.
Yeah.
Sure. Once again, bro. Always.
Y'all already know the vibes, y'all. Central Ohio creators, Mastermind Click in the building. Sonny Campbell, it's been a pleasure. Until the next time, we out. Hey, do you watch boxing at all?
Yeah.
Fury and Usyk fighting this weekend, right?
Bro don't get it. Bro be busy. Bro don't give a shit like that.
I catch the fight if it's on somewhere.
I mean, it's the heavyweight, so it's like the biggest championship. You know what I'm saying in boxing
Man,
right
see,
now.
I'll be slow. I'll be late.
Yeah.
I'll be late to the party.
Yeah, it's coming up this weekend. You know who they are though, Tyson Fury. You know Tyson Fury, right?
Tyson.
The big, tall, sloppy white dude that had fought Deontay
Fought
Wilder.
Wilder 3 times.
okay.
White dude.
Yeah, who he fight?
He actually
Usyk.
Irish. I think he Irish.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Gypsy King. He's fighting Alexander Usyk.
The dude that beat him before, so it's a rematch, which
okay.
kind of makes it lit. You know, long story short, we about to have a little gathering up in this joint, bro.
Oh,
So if you want
okay.
to get away,
Yeah,
man,
that's what I was getting
put
at.
the projector up.
Pull up.
You know what I mean?
For sure, man.
Most definitely pull up.
A little close people, not a lot. You know what I
That's
mean?
what's up,
Probably
man.
have some food and stuff going too. You know what I'm saying? We have a little situation.